Man, what's up with this weather here? Last week it was 70 degrees, short sleeve shirt outside. This week it's like 15 degrees, gotta be all bundled up. Brr. Hello, everyone, Randy here, working on the old 1988 Ford Ranger here again. Today, hopefully gonna do a couple of things. One, I wanna finish up the muffler work. We're probably gonna do that last though, because I just drove it and it's probably hot. I wanna work on the power steering pump. The power steering pump is leaking. Was it last video or video before everyone? We put some stop leak in it. It seemed like it helped, but I think it's still leaking yet. So I want to see if we can rebuild that. And then also, everyone, we're also leaking oil again. It was better there for a while after replacing the distributor seal, everyone. However, I did not have the right seal at the time. Just slapped one I had on hand on it. And I'm thinking that distributor is leaking again, because we're still getting an awful lot of oil. Again, and it's leaking pretty much right in here somewhere, everyone, which is right where that distributor is, also right where the bell housing is. I know some of you folks, again, think maybe it's the rear main seal, but I don't think so, because again, inspection cover, there's nothing there. So gonna blame the distributor, because again, it's leaking from on top of the bell housing. So the only thing up there, as far as I know, is that distributor. Anyway, got a whole box of parts here, everyone. Got an upper intake manifold gasket. We got oh yeah, there's the seal kit for the power steering pump. What else we got here? Oh, there's the seal for, or the O-ring for the distributor. There's our muffler piece, that little thing that's supposed to go in there. It is still quite loud yet, by the way, everyone. So yes, hopefully get that and that'll quiet up a little bit. And then also I got a couple of muffler clamp hangers here as well. Hopefully instead of just the wire and all that I've got up there under there, everyone, we're gonna hopefully maybe actually put like some proper hangers to actually hang or hold the exhaust. Speaking of the exhaust, by the way, I got a few questions on this on the last video, everyone. Yes, this is a custom exhaust pipe I welded together, everyone. I've got stainless steel catalytic converters, stainless steel muffler, but at least at the time, everyone, I could never find stainless steel like components between the catalytic and the muffler, and then from the muffler, you know, the tailpipe. I never could find those, so I didn't want to just put regular old, you know, muffler pipe on there when I wanted to actually, like, let's see if we can do stainless, right? So I went ahead and bought, I think this is 2-inch stainless pipe, everyone. Welded it together, just, yeah, called it good. It probably has a little bit of restriction. Well, I don't know if it's a restriction. It's probably not the smoothest of flow. Let's put it that way, everyone. It's probably the best way to put it there, but hey, it seems to work. It is stainless steel, so in theory, everyone, I shouldn't have to worry about it, other than the fact when it splits apart at the muffler there, and or the bolts between the catalytic converter and that, I don't know, that intermediate piece in there break. I don't know what that piece is called. There's probably a proper name for that. But anyway, yeah, we'll work on that here in a little bit, everyone. We're going to let that cool first, though, because like I said, I just drove it, and it's probably all hot down there. And like I said, it is still quite noisy in the cab. Definitely way better than it is, everyone, but that connection between the catalytic converter and the muffler is right underneath the cab. And yeah, you can definitely hear it. Okay, I think we're going to start with the distributor seal back there. So we're going to pull the upper intake off here, and then we'll pull that down. I don't know if you can see the distributor right there. And we can pull that up off there, replace that seal, everyone. We'll take a look at it too and see if that still looks like where it's leaking. Again, I don't know where else it would be leaking up there, everyone. Where else is there oil up there? I don't know. So, and I don't know if you can see back in there. You can definitely see there's all oil on top of that bell housing, everyone. So, yeah, we'll pull the upper intake off and start with that. Okay, well, we got the upper intake off. That went quite smoothly. Now we need to pull the distributor out. And with the distributor here, there's basically just a piece of metal, the bolt that holds it down, that's basically clamping down on the base of the distributor there. We just need to pull that out. It is definitely a little bit fun to get to, though, everyone. So I got the great big long extension with a wobble socket on here. We basically need to reach down in back behind here, find the head of that bolt, and I don't think I can show that on camera. Oh, maybe you can just see it through there, probably not, but yeah, it's down in there. A bit of a fun one to get to. Looking like we're off by just a little bit, aren't we? How's that looking up?
Back down a little more. Right about there. Nope, it's probably the other way.
Is it?
Far behind it now.
Okay. That looks pretty good, I think, don't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd say let's shut it off and we'll tighten it down. Well, distributor's back in. Engine's timed. It starts, it runs. Now onto the fun task. Let's get the power steering pump out of there.
Oh yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't continue working on the power steering pump here at the moment, so we're going to have to set that aside. We'll move back to the truck here and start working on the exhaust here. So again, I need to take the exhaust apart between the muffler and the cap there, and we'll go ahead and put, let's actually walk back over here. Go ahead and put this piece, actually, there it is right there. Kind of looks like a bearing race of some sorts, right? But no, it goes between those two pipes there, Evan, so we'll get that stuck in there and get that bolted back together. That's going to do it for the exhaust work here. Got that piece installed in there. That was definitely a little more troublesome than what I thought it should be. Those pipes just did not want to come apart. It just fought me and fought me. Oh my goodness. Also, I went ahead and installed a hanger on the back here. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. So yeah, I can see that hanger there. Hopefully that'll actually hold that a little better. I was going to try to install a hanger here as well, but those hangers are rotated 90 degrees. and I need one that's like straight in line with it. So I attempted to make the one straight in line, but then it just twisted off. So either I'd have to like re-weld it back together straight, everyone, or like for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And yeah, that 9-gauge wire should hold it for a while, right? You know, it's interesting enough having this 9-gauge wire here. I think, was it 99-year corrosion resistant or something it claims, that one. Yeah, you go put it on exhaust like this, I think it lasts like a year. That's about it. Amazing, everyone, just absolutely amazing. You know, 99-year corrosion resistance. Put it on the exhaust and yep, lasts about a year, and that's it. Well, everyone, I think that's going to do it for today's video here working on the truck. Obviously not going to be able to finish it here today like I was hoping. The power steering pump, everyone, is just giving us way too much trouble here. So we're going to let that set. We're going to let it soak with some penetrating oil and sealants, if that'll help us actually get that pulley off there. Hopefully, everyone, we'll sealants plus, not to mention we can't. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to turn. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I'm guessing it's supposed to, because otherwise how else are you supposed to get that off, right? So we got penetrating oil sitting on that as well. In fact, actually, before I leave here, I'm probably going to spray some more on it. Just hopefully let that penetrating oil hopefully do some work. We'll see once here. So anyway, the work we did get done to the truck, we got a new seal on the distributor. I'm hoping that'll help, everyone. I'm not real hopeful, to be honest, but we'll see once. The new seal actually seemed like it was smaller than the old seal I had on there. And the old seal, I found one I had in my kit there and made it work. So, I don't know. We'll see once, everyone. I am still like 99.9% certain that's where the oil's leaking from, everyone. There is a massive amount of oil right around that distributor area there. It all seems to be coming from right there. If this doesn't do it, Evan, I don't know, because like I don't see anything wrong. Like we got a brand new seal on, everyone. I guess maybe I should have looked a little closer to see if there's anything else around there that would leak oil, but I don't know. Anyway, get it all back in time, of course, everyone. So anytime you take that distributor off, everyone, that distributor can turn. You got to retime the motor, and then get that set right and tighten that bolt that's back down under there, back down. So we got that all done. Yeah, that's all back together. Got the muffler work done as well, everyone. Got a hanger installed in the back. Got that piece between the muffler and the catalytic converter installed. So I think we're good there. I was going to try to install another bracket under there, everyone, but yeah, the brackets, everyone, they're rotated 90. So the hanger's facing this way, the clamp is facing that way. I need the clamp and the hanger to both be facing the same direction, right? And I tried to twist one around to make it work, but it just broke off. So, oh well. If I feel like re-welding that one, I might do that, but we'll see once. Probably not. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Seems to be working. So yeah, I think that's everything, Evan. We'll come back here probably later next week sometime and hopefully get the power steering pump fixed up. Like I said, we're just going to let the penetrating oil hopefully do some work. Hopefully, I mean, if not, I don't know, because even if I put a new power steering pump on, I have to get that pulley off so I can get the bracket, because the mounting bracket here, we ended up just, I don't know if you've seen that. You probably did, everyone, in the video. Well, actually, I'm probably not going to include that in this video. I'm probably going to make that the second video. But we ended up having to take that whole bracket off just to get the power steering pump off, because yeah, I don't know. And in fact, to be honest, you probably wouldn't want to anyway, because otherwise trying to work down in here to get that. And yeah, anyway. Getting long-winded, everyone. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And till next time.